Hi cuties, I hope you're doing so well. So today I'm going to be attempting the Fairycore Y2K 3D flower nail art that I have been seeing everywhere. Here are some examples of what I am talking about. This style with like this 3D sculpted orchid has become so trendy and I have been wanting to do these nails for so long. And if you missed my last video, I already built my acrylic extensions. They're just simple, clear acrylic extensions, and these are what I'm going to be doing the nail art on today. Today's video is just going to be purely about the nail art, which I'm super excited for. I just want to do some art. Let's go do it. So like I mentioned before, I already have my acrylic extensions built. So I put a top coat on these extensions just so that they wouldn't get super dirty in between when I put the extensions on and when I was going to film doing the nail art. So before I go in with any more gel, I'm going to need to remove this top coat. So I'm going to do that just by buffing it with my buffer. So I just went ahead and washed my hand off after buffing it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little bit of sunscreen now, just because I know since I'm gonna be doing pretty intricate nail art, I'm going to be putting my hand in and out of the UV lamp a lot. If I'm only just doing like a quick layer of top coat or like base gel or something like that, I don't bother putting sunscreen on. But if I know I'm gonna have my hand in there for like more than 15 minutes, I just go ahead and put some sunscreen on, just for extra peace of mind. And I was kind of planning on doing both hands, but now that I'm sitting here, I think I'm just gonna stick with one at first because I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I actually went through like all of my gels yesterday and I picked out a bunch of different gel polishes that I think I might use for this set, because I think I kind of want to go for a pink and green theme. I think that pink and green is very Fairycore. I just like having all of the gels that I want to use out and handy so I don't have to like go looking for them. Before I get started with the gel polish though, I am gonna go in with some base gel just to smooth everything out. And I'm going to put the base gel on all of them at the same time. Sometimes I would wait and do one nail at a time to make sure that nothing gets inside of the base gel, like no lint or dust gets inside of the sticky layer of the base gel while I'm working on the other nails. But I'm just gonna wipe off the tacky layer of the base gel, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm just gonna give that a full cure. And then like I said I was gonna do, I'm just going to wipe off the sticky layer of the base gel with some isopropyl alcohol. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you might be wondering what these are. These are eyeshadow palettes. I went and like looked through my makeup stuff because dude, I like do not do very intricate like makeup with my eyeshadow. I literally don't think I've even ever used these. I just found them at TJ Maxx and I thought they were so cute, so I bought them. Like, look at this. But I feel like these eyeshadow palettes would be perfect to do like the blush slash airbrush effect in the center, because you know how you can buy like the pigment powder or like the palettes of powder specifically for nails? I kind of don't understand what the difference is between that and eyeshadow palettes, other than the fact that eyeshadow palettes, they have to be safe to be put on your skin. So I honestly don't see why it wouldn't work. So I'm also gonna have these out. So cute. I mean, like, look at that. That is so cute. That is just, oh, I need to go back to TJ Maxx. I really, like, look at that little Sakura, like, cherry blossom mirror. Like, what? I really want to go back to TJ Maxx now. Holy. Okay. Anyway, enough procrastinating. I need to get into this nail art. I'm kind of scared to start. I don't know why. Okay. I just need to take the first step and start. So for the first nail, I'm gonna take this really pastel, super cute green color. Oh, I love this color. I got it in one of my colorful July boxes. I'm gonna first go in with this. And then I think after this, I'm gonna go in with some of the pink eyeshadow and create like a blush effect in the center. Okay, so I gave that a full cure, but I low-key don't feel like it's as even as it could be, and there's lint in it, which is so annoying. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can see it. It bothers me. So I'm gonna go in with a second coat, and hopefully that just like makes everything super opaque and even, and maybe covers up the lint, maybe. Oh my goodness, yes. The second coat made it look so much better. I think in order for the pigment to work the best at creating like the blush effect, I think I need to go in with a matte top coat. So I'm just gonna use this matte top coat from Madam Glam. I don't even think I've ever used this one before. And I'm gonna try to make it super even. I'm gonna try to do it where there's no streaks. I think it can get pretty streaky. Okay, that doesn't look streaky at all to me, so I'm gonna give that a full cure. See what I mean about all the curing? I think I've fully cured this nail like 4 times by now. Yes, so smooth. Okay, and then for the blush, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade of pink, this cherry right here. It's from the Mentos Rude palette. As I said, I found it at TJ Maxx, so and I'm gonna try to use this ombre brush to make the blush effect because I don't think I have any of those like eyeshadow little sponges. Just gonna get some of that. And then before I put it on my nail, I'm gonna dab off the extra like that. And then I'm gonna go in. Oh, that's actually working, I think. Okay, I think I brought it a little far down over here, so I'm just gonna wipe it off a bit on the sides too, maybe, and let that dry. And then just go back and blend it out. Okay, you know what? That was working really well before I went in with the alcohol. So I'm gonna try again, and this time try not to mess up. It would be really nice if I could just not mess up, you know what I'm saying? But this ombre brush is working really well. And I'll lightly dab. Okay, I think that that's good. Maybe a little bit darker in the center. Okay, I think that's good. I think that if I do much more to it, it's gonna end up looking bad. So I'm gonna stop with that, but I'm low-key tempted to put some of this sparkly one in the center. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to. Just a little bit. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. I'm just gonna put it all over. Just make sure I tap it off pretty well so that there's just a few sparkles. Oh, why is it wet? Oh, something's happening. No, I tapped it off on my, oh no. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. I tapped it off on my little nail wipe that had alcohol on it and it got ruined. Okay, I'm not gonna make y'all sit here and watch me do this a 3rd time, so I'm gonna fix this and I'll be right back. Okay, it honestly took such a long time for me to get it to a spot where I think I'm happy with it again. Honestly, I definitely don't think it's a perfect blush, airbrush technique, whatever, but it's a work in progress, okay? We're learning here. Can you guys see like that little bit of sparkle though from the sparkly eyeshadow? I love it. It reminds me of a watermelon. So cute. So I'm just gonna dust off any loose powder, and then I'm gonna go in with my top coat to seal in all of this powder. It looks so much better top coated. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty it is top coated. Oh my goodness, I love that. The eyeshadow worked perfectly. Oh my goodness, okay. I think I just spent 30 minutes on that alone. Let's keep moving. Okay, so this first one is just the warm-up nail, so I'm not gonna go in and make a 3D flower right away. I'm gonna save that for maybe the next nail. What I am gonna do though is grab out a couple of these little butterfly charms, because how can you have a Fairycore set without little butterflies? These are literally the only butterfly charms that I have. I actually ordered a bunch more different ones. Wait, no, I just remembered. I also have all these ones. But I feel like I want the more like Aurora looking ones, like the transparent ones. And so I'm just gonna go with like 2 of these ones. I've literally been using these butterfly charms in like every single set that I do. Definitely gonna need to buy some more of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put a butterfly down here and up here. Cute. And I'm not done with this nail yet because I'm also going to add a few accents with this builder gel. Super thick, so I think it's the perfect consistency to add some 3D little accents. I did get a little air bubble in there, but that's all right. I'm just gonna give it a flash cure and try not to cure literally everything on my desk. And then I'm just gonna add a couple more of those. Oh, as there are children screaming. And then I'm just gonna add a couple more of those. Cute. And then I'm gonna finish it off with a couple little pearls. I see a lot of little pearls and little beads in kind of like this style of nail art. So I'm glad I have these. I'm basically just trying to fill up any empty space that's left. And then I'm gonna give this a 30-second cure before I go to the next nail. Okay, this one came out so cute, like cuter than I could have imagined, to be honest. So I think I've built up some confidence, enough confidence to try to do the 3D orchids. So let's do that next. And I'm thinking that it would be cute if I had one on my middle finger and one on my pinky. Or should I do it pointer finger and pinky? We'll do it pointer finger and pinky. Okay, I'm gonna do one on my pointer finger and one on my pinky. Okay, so for the first one, I think it would be really pretty on a, oh, but this is gonna be the pointer finger. So I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be too similar to the color of my thumb. But I was thinking a jelly pink, but I have a lot of pink on my thumb right now. So I'm thinking maybe just a milky white with a really pretty powder. Let's do that. Or, no, I don't like that idea. Okay, I went back to all of my gels. It's funny how I took literally like 20 to 30 minutes to pick out all the colors that I want to use, and then I went back to get different ones. Anyway, I think that maybe this one. Let's try this one. Either way though, I do want to put a Aurora powder over it, so okay, yes, this is like the exact pink. This is the exact pink that I was thinking of for this nail, so perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. You can see my milky white rubber base gel underneath it, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. So I went ahead and cured that, and now I'm gonna go in with my top coat so that I can put the powder on. And I'm thinking like a powder with either a purple or a green reflection would be super pretty. The green would be good to stick to the green theme, but I think purple would be really pretty too. Especially because I think for one of the flowers, one of the orchids, I'm gonna use my Aurora solid nonstick gel. And then that way it would like kind of match. Okay, so I've got my Aurora powder, and I also have this little silicone tool that I bought from Shein for putting on like foils and powder. At least I think that it works to put on powder. I hope it does, because I'm getting kind of tired of just using my finger to apply powders all the time. I think this should be perfect. Okay, there's none with really like the purple reflection that I was thinking of. So I think this one that's low-key kind of pinkish reddish tinted with a green reflection would actually match these perfectly if I could get it open. Boom. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this one. Moment of truth. Oh, hey, it's working. Epic. I feel like using my finger wastes a lot. So I'm so glad this little silicone tool works. Brush off the extra and then go in with the top coat again to seal in the powder. Okay, now for the orchid, I'm going to be using my clear solid nonstick gel from Shein. And I think it got stored upside down. I'm gonna put on a couple of my little finger gloves so that I can use my fingers to roll the gel into little circles, little spheres. I'm just gonna cut the tip off so that my nail can actually go through it. Oh, well, my fingertip went through too, which kind of defeats the purpose. That should be fine. I'll make the hole a little bit smaller. There we go. I'm gonna put down this like plastic sheet that was on top of one of the eyeshadows, just so that I know that I'm working on a clean surface, because there's probably a bunch of powders and stuff on my desk by now. And I'm gonna grab out a decent chunk. And oh shoot. Oh, it's really sticky. Oh, okay. This one is definitely not nonstick, or maybe it used to be, but it's not anymore, because that is really sticky. Okay, this one's not gonna work. I will use a different one, and now I'm gonna have to change these, so one moment. Okay, we're all good. Crisis averted. I found this one that I also have that is definitely non-stick, not sticky at all, which is perfect. But I wonder if it's gonna stick to the gloves. Let me see. Just gonna get out a chunk. Oh, perfect. Yay! I'm gonna roll that into a little snake. And then I'm gonna cut it into 4 equal parts, or at least try to. Those seem pretty equal to me. And then I'm gonna roll each of those parts into a sphere so that I have 4 little spheres. Okay, so now we've got 4 equal or almost equal little orbs, and those are gonna be the petals of our orchid. So I'm gonna just put all 4 of them down in the center like that. Kind of press them down a tad. And now I'm gonna use the other side of this little silicone tool to kind of press down the center and make it look like an orchid flower. So kind of like that. Like so. You can kind of pinch it at the top as well. I'm just kind of pushing the centers in toward each other like that, and then kind of flattening them down and pushing them out, and kind of trying to make the tips look a little bit more pointed like a flower petal, and then kind of try to make each petal look a bit more distinct from each other. Okay, I think that shape is fine. I think it's pretty good, at least for my first one. So I'm gonna stop touching it before I ruin it, and I'm gonna give it a 30-second cure. Okay, and then most people use these little caviar beads for the center, so that's what I am gonna do. I'm just gonna use some of the medium-sized ones, probably like 3 of them. And I think it's actually a lot easier to get them just with a little line art brush and just put some gel on it and then kind of dip it in. Boom, I got like a bunch. And then just put them in the middle. And I'm just gonna flash cure that. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have to draw on the little center parts of the orchid. I probably should have done that before I put the little metal parts, but it's okay. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to make them red, although I think it's gonna be really hard to see them if they're red, so I think I'm gonna make them white instead. And oh my goodness, I'm just bringing out all the new supplies today. One of y'all told me about this Honey Girl brand on Temu for like line art, and so I went ahead and grabbed some. I'm gonna take out the white one. Oh yeah, this is super thick. So nice. And then I'm just gonna add some like lines in here to make it look like more like an orchid flower, I guess. Give it some more dimension. Yes, I'm so glad I didn't forget to add this part because I think that these little white lines are making it look so much better. It's just like a tiny little detail that adds so much like dimension and like kind of just like brings it to life, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna try to wipe it off of the metal parts before I cure it. Cute! Cure! Okay, and I still feel like this nail doesn't look finished, so I'm gonna add a few of those like white like line accents with dots, if you know what I'm saying. If you know Y2K nail art, you've definitely seen them before. Okay, just these two nails took literally forever, and I feel like I am talking way too much for every single nail. Although, you know, if you watch my channel, you probably don't watch it because you think it's gonna be ASMR. Y'all already know that I like to talk. I like to talk to y'all while I'm doing my nails, okay? I'm a talky type of person. That being said, I want to try to finish these last 3 in the next 45 minutes, and I think that I've got a pretty good warm-up, and I've got the hang of it now from doing these 2. So let's get cracking. Let's go. Okay, so I want to make the next nail green, and I think that I'm going to make it an ombre between this super reflective thermal green one and this jelly green one from Born Pretty. So pretty. I'm just gonna wipe this off with some alcohol because I noticed that lint has been literally getting magnified to my nails at the moment. So I definitely want it to be more transparent near the end. So I'm gonna go in with this jelly on the bottom. Ooh, this is super transparent. And I'm definitely gonna go in with 2 coats of this. So I'm gonna give that a cure. And then going in with the second coat to hopefully make it look a little bit more green. Okay, yes, I think that's perfect. I wish that my acrylic didn't turn out so bubbly, but you know, it's fine. What can you do? All right, and then I'm actually gonna give this a cure before I go in with the glittery green. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the other green and put it towards the top. Ooh, this green is a little bit more transparent than I was expecting it to be. So I might go in with 2 layers of this one as well. And then since it is so transparent, it should be really easy to ombre. I just wiped off my brush and I'm just gonna drag it down. And then with even more dry brush, this is my ombre brush, I'm gonna pat it and like kind of dissolve it more down. And then I'm just gonna wipe off the very tip down here because I don't want there to be any glitter at the very tip. Perfect, cure. And I actually want that to be a little bit more opaque, so I'm just gonna go in with a quick second layer. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna keep it a little bit simple on this one, and I'm gonna stick to just adding a few of those like 3D gel swirls. Okay, but like that cannot be it. That's too plain. So I think, whoop, that this would be a perfect time to go in with some of these little Aurora pebble thingies just to add some pizzazz, and maybe also a couple more of those little pearls. Okay, cute. I think that was literally the perfect use for those little Aurora pearl bead thingies. I'm just gonna give this entire thing one more cure. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the final flower on the pinky. So on this one, this is my last chance to do some other nail art. And I don't know if I wanna do more Aurora or if I want to try to use my blooming gel. I think I'm gonna try to use my blooming gel because I haven't used it like at all, like ever. I definitely wanna make this one pink. But if I'm gonna use the blooming gel, I can't really use this pink because I kind of want to use this really shimmery pink today. But I guess not, because I think I'm gonna use a white blooming gel. So I think maybe this more like watermelon color would be really pretty. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. I'm definitely gonna end up doing 2 layers of this one as well. So I'm just gonna cure this one and then a quick second layer. I low-key feel like that nail is super out of place. Ooh, yeah, that is way too red. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to scrap the second layer. Let's see what would happen if I put this really shimmery pink over this one. Okay, like I feel like it's fine, but I feel like you're not even going to be able to see the blooming gel on top, like at all. I don't like it. Okay, I put a layer of milky white on top to make it look more pink, and I think that helped a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. And I think I'm gonna put, and then I'm actually gonna put another layer of milky white on here to make it even look more pink. And then, you know what? I'm gonna try to put the shimmery pink on top of this, just cause. Okay, I actually love the shimmery pink with like the red underneath. It looks so magical. Is this nail looking extremely chunky because of all the layers of gel? Maybe, okay, maybe, but we're just gonna ignore that, okay? We're gonna ignore it and move forward. You know what I think I'm actually gonna do is paint half of a butterfly on here. So let's do that without any reference. Let's just see what I can do. This is a bad idea. Okay. Okay, doing this butterfly wing definitely caused me to fail at finishing the set in 45 minutes, but it's fine because it was worth it, because that is super cute and I'm gonna cure it. Okay, definitely gotta finish it off with some pearls and caviar beads for sure. Maybe just pearls, actually. Okay, on to the final nail, which is going to be another orchid. And this time I'm gonna do it on a green background. And I think I'm gonna make the orchid milky white this time because it's cute, clear, but I think it would have been a little better if it was milky white. But first we gotta put down the gel. I'm thinking this gel, but it might be a little too murky. I'm getting flustered. Okay. Nope, I think that's actually perfect. And we'll do 2 coats, of course. Yay, I found my milky white non-stick solid gel. And I'm gonna make this little orchid the exact same way that I made my first one. Pretty much. I cannot wait to be finished with these and wipe them off with alcohol and put a top coat on because I feel like I'm gonna like them a lot, but right now they just look really crusty and not glossy. So I feel like after I wipe them off and put a top coat on, I'm going to like it. But right now, I'm kind of indifferent about this set, not gonna lie. Kind of feel like I might have made it too big. I don't know. I feel like the white, it's easier to see like where I messed up. But it's fine. It looks fine. There are way too many things on my desk. I am losing my stuff. Okay, so to do the little inside part, little details, I'm gonna use this like jelly red one. I'm gonna try to make them look more like dotty, you know, more like an orchid. If this flower looks very much like an orchid or like, you know, like the biggest flower in the whole world. I don't know if you all know what I'm talking about, but I'll put a picture of it. I feel like this flower is looking kind of like that flower with all of these little dots. I may have gone a little bit overboard with the dots on the petals, but you know what? It's okay. It's abstract. I think it's cute. It looks like an alien flower. I don't know. I'm gonna use some more caviar beads for the center of this one as well. Just like that. Cute. And then finally, I'm gonna finish it off with a couple little white dots. Ooh, actually, I feel like those white dots would look really cool with blooming gel. Yeah, I'm gonna do blooming gel. I found it at the bottom of all of my things. I literally have not used blooming gel for so long. And I'm gonna put it down here, basically just on all of the green. Perfect. Now let's try to put some white dots in here. Why doesn't it want to work? Oh, I have to use regular white gel polish. Okay. Note, the liner white gel does not want to work in the blooming gel. I have to use regular one. Yes. My hand is so shaky. No, I messed it up. Okay. Okay, gotta redo that. I also think I made the dots way too big for what I was thinking, so let me take that off and reapply it. So I've got the blooming gel reapplied, and this time I'm gonna try to make really small dots instead of dots that literally cover the entire nail. I feel like the blooming gel just does not want to cooperate with me. I think I made the layer of blooming gel way too thick. Okay. Let's try one more time, I guess. And this time I'm making the blooming gel super thin. Okay, the blooming gel is literally so thin, there's like barely any blooming gel. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, that's definitely the answer. The blooming gel layer was way too thick before. See, that's exactly the effect that I wanted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am telling you, I swear, there is like literally this empty space on my desk right here is the only empty space that I have available on my desk. Literally everywhere else is covered with all of the materials that I used in this, which is actually crazy to me that that many materials went into one hand of nails. Nevertheless, these need to be top coated like ASAP, like right now. I just want to top coat them so bad, so I should probably stop talking about it and just top coat them. First things first though, these got to be wiped off with some alcohol. And like, honestly, I'm not even using a nail wipe because I need a lot of alcohol. I need to soak these bad boys in alcohol, like whole paper towel, because they are so linty. I probably should have been like top coating them as I went, but I just like could not be bothered. And I just like love the reveal at the end after top coating all of them and just being like, oh my goodness. No, but my hands feel like so sticky from all of like the gel. Like, I don't even know, like I don't even touch the gel. I don't know how my hands get sticky, but like, please tell me I'm not the only one who has sticky hands after doing gel nails, because my hands are always sticky and it's literally so annoying. And yes, I should wear a glove, but no, I don't want to. I think it's literally just because my bottles of gel and like stuff are sticky, which is really annoying. I gotta take a swig of matcha before I top coat these. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've never been more ready in my life to top coat a set of nails. I don't know if I've ever put so much effort. Actually, just kidding. I just remembered I did like freaking masterpiece nails where I painted like the Mona Lisa on a nail. I think those ones took much longer than these. But yeah, I'm basically just going to top coat everything because there's no rhinestones on here. And I'm just gonna be kind of careful around these like 3D parts like this and make sure that the top coat doesn't pool too much so that we can still get all of the nice 3D, what's it called, texture. I had so much fun just like doing a video like just nail art. To be honest, I think it literally took me the same, okay, maybe not the same. I think I started filming this video at like 4 and now it's 9. Okay, wait, what? That's actually like the same amount of time. This video literally took me almost the same amount of time as like my other videos do when I just like build the nail, but that's because I was putting literally so much thought into and effort into each separate nail because I had the time to, since I didn't start by like building my nails from scratch, which was really nice. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely times where I would prefer to spend that brain power building the nail instead of doing all the nail art, because, you know, doing like the little bitty nail art and stuff is a lot of work, but sometimes it's just like different work. And sometimes you're in the mood to do it and other times you're not. Sometimes you're in the mood to just put stickers and rhinestones, and you know what? That's cool too. And I will definitely have some of those days, but today was a good day of just doing like nail art. You know what I'm saying? And do some of these nails look chunky because I did so many layers of gel and they were a little bit chunky as acrylic extensions to begin with? Yes. Yes, they are, but you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. And I still think they look really cute. And you know what? There is a time and place for chubby nails, as I've said in the past. So I'm going to be living my chubby Fairycore nail life over here, and I'm going to be enjoying it. Okay, so just don't judge my chubby nails, all right? You guys, here are my finished Fairycore Y2K 3D orchid flower nails. I think that I like them, and I think that they're one of those sets that will slowly grow on me. I'm not sure. I think that this one being pretty thick is kind of annoying me, but overall, I think that they're cute. What do you guys think? I don't know. You know what I think? I think I need some lotion. I think that's what I need. Need some lotion in my life. And yes, I put my lotion on my palms because you know what? My palms are very dry as well. Anyway, here they are. I really enjoyed just being able to do some nail art today and not have to like build my whole nail and everything. I think it was really fun. So yeah, I think I definitely want to try to incorporate 3D flowers into more of my nail sets in the future because I think they turned out really cute. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, definitely give it a like. It really helps me out a lot, you guys, and I'm so appreciative of you. Thank you so much. I literally want to give you the biggest hug. I hope that you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life, cutie. Sleep well if you are going to sleep, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye, cutie.